I got this question the other day. Thank you. I love questions. It was about my coaching, and the question was, what do you teach? And today I will answer that question. Very welcome to my channel. My name is Mia Isaksson, and I am from Sweden, and now sending from my terrace in Spain. So, uh, first, I was surprised, like coaching. I don't teach. Coaching is not teaching. But then I realized that maybe a lot of people have the experience that a coach is more of a teacher who is telling you what you're supposed to do, what you're supposed to think, what is right and what is wrong. And to me, it's a big difference between being a coach, a guide, or a teacher. And of course, I can be a teacher as well. And sometimes that's a good thing. Of course, teaching is good, and that's what I'm doing when I do these videos. Then I'm telling you what I believe. I'm telling you my perspectives and point of views. But when I work as a coach, it's totally different. Then I am not taking up space with me in the same way. I don't take up the space to for my opinions and thoughts. My profession is to ask you a lot of questions, and the questions will make you more aware. When that's the technique. So I can ask you a lot of questions from different perspectives, so that you can see things from a point of view where you haven't seen it before. Uh, when you hear yourself answering the questions, you will hear yourself saying new things, and I can ask you things that you never ever thought about. You can realize that you don't even have an answer to a lot of the questions. And knowing that you don't know is also a big big step. That's also awareness. To be aware of what you're not aware of. It's the first step to really be aware. And to create this space is you need to be very humble. I need to be very humble, and because sometimes it's easy to go like, oh, but I want to tell them because I did this, and I know the solution, and I can see things so clearly. But if I give you my used experiences, I already used them. They are secondhand, so uh, they are not valuable to others in the same way they were to me. The really valuable thing is when I can ask you questions in a way that you really realize things, that the answer, the learning comes from inside of you, not a teaching from outside, from me. And that's the really real gold. And I have the challenge. I have uh, it is a challenge, but I have the knowledge how to do it, and I also have a possibility to connect to something that feels bigger than I am. Then that can really help me to ask the right questions. And somehow I think we are interconnected. Maybe it's like in the quantum field. Maybe mm, we can communicate unconscious somehow. But very often I feel like guided to, I get images like I should ask about this, and I can see things, and I can tell you about the things I see, and see your reaction, and from this image. And so I have the feeling that I get a lot of help from somewhere, something. which I appreciate. And I also love being in that state of mind, being in this little bubble that we create. So many people say, how can you? Isn't it draining for you to listen to people's problem? Isn't it negative? Is it not a burden? And this was the way they look at it a long time ago when I started to study that psychologists were like drained from all this negativity, and they really needed to distance themselves from the clients. And in the real old days, the client was on a couch far away with a lot of distance to the therapist. And I was lucky because I learned this technique long time ago in the 90s. Instead of having this distance, I can really deep dive into the other person's life, and I can like swim in your water. I can walk on your roads. I can be together with you in your life for this session, and I totally leave myself outside of it, and I can walk in there with you, and I can watch all the stuff that you're telling me about. I can really see it and feel it, and I can ask you questions about it. I can also tell you what I see, my reactions, but not from a teach you what is right perspective, but more like this is the way I see it. Do you see this as well? And this is not really draining the energy. It's more giving me energy, and it's a lovely way to do it. And the person that I'm coaching is not having the sensation of being a burden. It's not a negative, oh, all my problems, negative energy. It's more of a positive energy the whole way, even if you talk about heavy stuff. And to just have someone to walk with you for a while in your life and have a look at it is a very good way to get new perspectives and see your life from another point of view. So I hope this explains a little bit the difference between guiding and teaching. And like I said, both is good, but it's good to know when we are doing one thing and when we are doing the other. As always, awareness is very nice and good. So, if you have any comments, questions, please write them below. I love questions; they give me energy to talk about more things. And take care, and hope to see you soon again. Bye bye.